Hey everyone, it's Anthony I. Tano here again, continuing to be disappointed by all of the AI slop that's out there that seemingly is being embraced more and more and more by everybody and anybody for some reason, despite the fact that it's bad and tacky and in some cases just disrespectful. Case in point, I guess a recent Rod Stewart performance where Rod, the man, the myth, the legend himself, decided to do a bit of an Ozzy tribute in the midst of the show, which is fine, is fair, is all well and good. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, total legend, everybody loves him. Why wouldn't you want to tribute the guy? But he did so in a series of AI visuals where Ozzy is alongside a bunch of other passed away artists, and they're all kind of like smiling into a camera that I guess is being held on a selfie stick in heaven. You know, honestly, if there's one thing I hope is not in heaven, it's selfie sticks. If there's anything that would convince me that actually we are in the bad place, it would be selfie sticks. And I'm actually doubly sure that we are currently in the bad place right now after seeing these images of Ozzy smiling alongside Tina Turner, Michael Jackson, Kurt Cobain, Prince, and oddly enough, XXXTentacion. You know, having Ozzy chilling and having a great time with his like contemporaries is one thing, but I don't know. I think XXXTentacion just feels even weirder. And again, obviously disrespectful not only to Ozzy, but just like literally everyone involved. Like, we don't fully know and understand the personal feelings that everyone in this video may have had toward Ozzy at any point in their lives, and vice versa. And on top of it, none of them are around currently to consent to being depicted in this way. So it just feels fucking brain dead and moronic to plaster this up on a screen for all to see, as if this is actually celebrating Ozzy's memory in any significant way. As if like you couldn't just simply effectively do that by performing one of his songs. And I don't know, if you want to see images of Ozzy, there's tons of photos and videos of the man out there. He's literally one of the most well photographed and videotaped rock stars of all time. One of the first I would say reality TV stars ever. So, you know, it's not like we're really strapped for visuals and images of Ozzy. If you want the audience to see him and get a little nostalgic as they're hearing you tribute him on stage, there are options other than making fake shit about him out of thin air. But this is not the only instance as of late of a major star using or being depicted in some terrible AI garbage. Because apparently the one and only Raekwon, who just dropped a brand new record, by the way, and there are a lot of good tracks on it, including 600 School, one of the major cuts off the record featuring Ghostface Killah and Method Man. It's a banger of a track with solid verses from each of them. But seemingly Raekwon's team is promoting the song with a music video now that is wholly AI generated. Even in its best moments, the whole thing looks like a bad trailer for like a Grand Theft Auto ripoff. I would try to pull apart the narrative of this thing, but because it's AI generated and AI isn't actually like thinking of the pacing or how much anything you're seeing actually makes sense, it's kind of difficult. But I mean, what is being depicted is like an elaborate heist of sorts. And you see Raekwon and Ghost and Method Man shown in a myriad of different ways, which just come across as like very uncanny and awkward and unflattering and maybe a little too cartoony. Actually so cartoony that if you were going to do something like this, why not just get an animator to make it? But yeah, you have bits where Method Man is like one of the guys in on the heist, but then also like for whatever random reason he's dressed as a cop. Is he playing like both sides? Is he the man on the inside? How did we jump from one to the other? Also, a good deal of this heist and getaway is done in a friggin' Cybertruck of all things, which I I can't imagine a more uncool getaway vehicle than a Cybertruck, because like not only are you not outrunning the cops in that shit, but like it's one of the most instantly recognizable vehicles on the road. Nobody's escaping from a massive heist in a Cybertruck. So like not only are there aspects of the video that narratively and conceptually just seem like a little bit too outlandish, but there's a lot of technical details and issues that just sort of like take you out of any bit of immersion you could have watching this thing. There are shots and segments where like the frame rate gets super freaking choppy, moments where the frame will zoom in on a particular shot or part of a shot and it'll look very, very fuzzy because obviously like none of this is real or handmade footage. So as a result, like you're just kind of like just blowing up a blurry AI image. There are also moments where like they're trying to show Raekwon and Method Man and Ghost like rapping on screen as they're kind of like performing along with the song, but like the mouths never quite sync up with what the music is doing.
Hey, yo, bandanas, man scanners, chain swinging, pulsating, plug click, niggas do damage, plus niggas got
like, look, I get that this is not, the biggest moment of Raekwon's amazing career, dropping this new album, and he's dropping the record through Mass Appeal, which is like a great label, obviously, but he probably didn't go into this thing with like the biggest budget in the world. But like a video with him and Meth and Ghost just like together rapping the song in a few different settings and so on and so forth would have looked infinitely cooler than, well, what is going on here? Like, I've seen Ghostface Killah perform recently. Guy still looks cool as hell. Method Man is out there constantly acting and doing all sorts of like, side quests, and the guy still looks amazing for his age. And I just saw a video the other day of like, Raekwon performing his legendary bars from Cream, and the dude still sounds great, looks great. Again, just like seeing these guys today as they are alive and living and continuing to be legends would be way cooler than this, especially when this music video is peppered with shots like, what the hell is going on here? Is the Cybertruck broken? Is it cracked? Like, what is this? Also, why did we zoom on in this one part of this like guy's feet? What is coming off of his legs? Is it a wire? What's happening? Also, I love this one shot of like, them kind of going on the highway, having to go to Staten Island, and the sign says Staten Island, next exit, then next in exit, then exit. And just in case you were confused, there's another sign down in the right-hand corner that says exit. They just really didn't want you to not know where the exit is. All right. So once more, we just continue to just be buried in this toxic AI nonsense. And as of right now, I'm just like kind of sitting here waiting for the fever to break, especially since like none of it's reflecting well on the very established artists who are using it. But there you go. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. I'm sure you will. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, AI, forever.